I find so interesting about social media is how it's changed the way we've socialized. I hate how people just add the term pseudo in front of everything and coin that as a term that are very vague in their definitions. And with that being said, I'm about to do the exact same shit. Social media, and especially how it is designed today to just keep us on it all the time, I truly believe has made us adapt into this pseudo-socialization where we're not really socializing with each other. I started to notice this specifically last year. I went off of social media for about a year and a half. I remember specifically when I deleted everything, I told myself that the way I'd know who my real friends were if they tried to keep up contact with me despite us not being connected through Instagram, etc. We've lost the art of just having genuine, focused conversation. I won't ignore the fact that social media makes it very easy for us to have friends. You can follow a person's lifestyle and easily comment on things that they're wanting you to perceive and engage with. You can keep contact and establish, an amicable relationship by commenting on each other's posts, reposting. You can easily start conversations by basically just sending things back and forth. That's like our news, that's our piece of information, and we have something to talk about. We just have this very grand orchestrated thing that's connecting all of us all the time because we're all experiencing it. Not being on social media was the definition of, you just had to be there. And especially with how fast trend cycles are, there's always something new to be shocked at. There's always something new you want to express. But where my problem is that it's so surface level, and I feel like it's an issue of quantity versus quality. Getting off social media required me to start conversations for the sake of conversation alone. I had to actually use my brain to figure out and get to know this person. It wasn't as easy as looking at their reposts and seeing what they were already, into. Let's even get into the idea of profiles. Maybe I'm just too woke, but in a sense, we're consumerizing ourselves. Is that even a word? But why are social media profiles uncannily similar to a product? Even if you're just using that shit on a casual basis for personal reasons, you're basically packaging yourself, listing out all the details that you want people to know. And it's even more interesting when you really do analyze the social behaviors of being on the internet. There are unspoken rules. There are basically ways we've developed to communicate with each other. It's so interesting. You notice a big difference in how our generation communicates compared to generations previous from us. There's a lot of friction I personally feel when I'm talking to millennials and just older generations. I've noticed amongst my peers, people don't introduce themselves anymore. People just kind of hang around until something relevant is brought up or something mutually liked is, shown. People don't really start with, hey, how's your day? Or, hey, my name is blah, 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 blah. What do you like? It's so interesting, and it's just something I personally observed. But anyways, that's all I got for today. Yeah.